Okay, I'm gonna give you an example of a couple of ways that you can speed train and to prevent your arm from getting tired so fast. And because most of you guys everywhere I see, whether you be boxing or whether you be MMA, UFC, it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, point fighting, you get tired too quick. It doesn't make no sense how you guys get tired so fast. I don't understand it, and I'm gonna try to figure out. But I'm just gonna give you an example. It's up to you. You can use it or you don't have to. These are two-pound hand weights. These are 5-pound hand weights. I'm going to show you how to use them to increase your speed and your stamina and your arm, where you can fight for an hour or more and your arm or your hand would never get tired of punching and grabbing or grappling. You got to have the stamina in your arm as well as oxygen control. Oxygen control is very important. But you have to learn how to push yourself over, but you have to be eating right, because if you're not eating right, you're pushing yourself over that limit, you can have a heart attack. Follow me for a minute. We're going to start off with the 2-pound. This is a 6x6 beam in my basement. I use it to develop speed and to develop perfect punching. If I hit this pose wrong, I'm going to feel it all up in my arm. If I hit it right and snap it off perfect, I won't feel it at all. No impact. Why? Because all the impact goes into the pose. Just the way it's supposed to be when you hit a person, your opponent. All your impact should goes into his body to shut him down. But hitting a bag daily or every other day, you can be hitting it wrong and not know it. Why? Because you don't injure yourself. There's no consequences. That's why most of you guys, you go and you wrap your hand. Now you're hitting it wrong. You ain't hurting your hand because you got the ace wrap on it. Notice, no ace wrap. No ace wrap. I'm going to punch the pose without the ace wrap. The pose going to also condition my knuckles at the same time. Let's go. This increased my speed. When I got a man out, I don't have to worry about punching out or getting tired from trying to take him out. Because what you're going to do is learn to throw punches for 15 minutes non-stop. 15 minutes non-stop. I'm not going to do it on the pose today, but you have to get to at least, that's a minimum of 15 minutes. I can do an hour, but you need to do at least 15 minutes every other day. Let's go. Increases speed and punching authority. Now you do the same thing with your kick. Now, once you get used to this, You have a section where you do feet and hand. You punching, you kicking, you working your sweep, you working your kicks on the pole, bam. Now I suggest if you're gonna do kicks, also get you some steel toes, because when you're not accurate and you're missing and your toe hit the edge of this pose, you're gonna be in trouble. So get you some steel toes. A lot of time I does it with gym shoes now. But when I first started, I always put on my steel toe, because once in a while I would get so caught up and I would miss. But now I'm more accurate and mindful to make sure I turn my hip all the way in, so I would hit flatly on the post and I don't want to catch the edge of the post. Okay? Let's go. Throw your uppercut. Always rolling that hip in. Get maximum power. Throw your elbows. Coming up. Stepping out to the side. Getting out of the firing range on your opponent. Step over to the opposite side. Always turn that hip over. You change up. You go to your 5-pound. This is your heavy hand. This is what's going to build up your upper shoulder muscle, your core, your chest muscle, where your hand don't drop during your fight. Your hand is always up. You use your elbow and your forearm to take care of down here. You don't bring your hand down there to do that. Your forearm and your elbow take cover, works this down here. My hand take care of my face. My forearm take care of all my entire center of my body. My kidneys, my elbow. Now, you're going to work this. You do a combination. 7 minutes switch, 7 minutes switch, 7 minutes switch. You want to do a minimum of 15 minutes. If you do the 15 minutes every other day, I guarantee you, your punching will begin to destroy your opponent. It won't matter whether you hit him on the hand or the body or the head. He or she will go down. I guarantee it. My hand is making contact, not the weight, but my first 2 knuckles. Dealing with the women's MMA, you might have to stay with the smaller weights. You just do more, that's all. Once your arm gets tired, your larger muscle gonna kick in anyway. So all you do, you just do more. You do 20 minutes every other day. No, you're not gonna be able to start out at that level. But whatever you do, if it's 5 minutes, you do 5 minutes every other day until it becomes easy, then you go add on another 5. After a while, you just do 30 minutes twice a week. You don't have to do that 15 minutes every other day. You do 30 minutes twice a week. Your speed ability will continue to rise, so will your power, your authority of punching. But the key is to be able to do it without getting tired, not losing winded. Hands always up. And what this also does, it causes your hand to respond and punch a man without you thinking about it. Your sixth sense takes over and begin to punch for you, because you punch without thinking. You react without thinking. Now, all of your ability has just tripled, and you have become a more dangerous fighter. I'll talk to you later. I'm the one and only Matthew James Glasper Sr., point and full contact fighter. God bless you. And I'm going to get to the rest of my workout for the morning. The master of the martial arts. Whoosh!